All right, episode 8. Good to be back. Got to start off strong this year. Commitment's going to be real this time around. So, to start off, I'll talk about probably one of the most important conversations I had last year, and that was with one of my cousins. And she was talking to me about all the moves I've been making in life lately, and she's been talking about her success and her troubles, and we don't get to talk a lot, so it was important to me. But she told me something that I related to a lot, and that's when we sort of realized we connected more than we thought. Is she believed that she was the glue to her family, that she needed to act and behave a certain type of way to keep the peace, to keep the bomb from exploding. And because of that, she lost sort of a sense of who she truly is. And now when she sees that person, herself, who she actually is, she's scared to become that person, to live in that skin, because how will everyone else react? It's like a completely different world almost. Everyone's known you as who you are right now. What would happen if you actually become the real you, the person that who you know you are deep inside? I say that to say that we're all wearing a mask. Well, not all of us. We see the people who take it off and how the world reacts to them, but most of us are wearing a mask. And for me personally, I realized that last year that mask cracked a lot. And people started to see glimpses of who I truly am. So the question is, why are you still wearing it? Well, every time the mask cracked, I felt a rip in my heart, a tug at my soul. My mind started getting wavy, started going back and forth like I don't know who I am anymore. I was moving one way, and then when people started calling me out on the way I was moving, I'm like, wait, no. I was getting mad at that person too. Like, what is that person doing? Now I'm still me, and it's just, it's a duality. Like, you have to choose. When are you going to decide to take off the mask? When are you going to decide to live life who you truly are? I was thinking of how when you have intrusive thoughts and you're overthinking of all the bad things that could happen all the time, living in the future, where if all these negative things are going to happen in the future, why bother now? If living my life means that I have to be alone, why do it? Well, the two answers are God and the present, because the future's out of your control. So living in the future means you're giving up your life. Basically means you're dead. And the person who you truly are is the one that the world needs. It might not be the happiest life, but it's necessary. It's for a purpose. Sometimes you got to live above yourself. Like, it doesn't matter what you think about what your life is supposed to be like. Your life is this for a reason, because you're called for a purpose. So it's either you live in that purpose or you die for the system. You die never really living the life you were supposed to live. You have free will, but at the same time, there is a certain destiny you're supposed to achieve, a certain calling that's inside of you. So if you're choosing to deny that, then you're not actually going to live your life. You can choose not to live your life. We have free will. We have a choice to not live, to not do it. It's like watching a movie and you know certain characters are going to die or certain betrayals are bound to happen. You see the signs of foreshadowing. So you try to pause it or rewind and go backwards. And it's like you keep delaying it. But once you press play, once you continue to advance, those things are bound to happen. You see it coming. The distance between family members, the breaking off of friendships, relationships, woman who looking back, you were like, that was necessary. Failures that ended up becoming successes because if I never failed then, I wouldn't be who I am now. So it's important to just look towards the present. Like Peter, see that beam of light, that path in the water. The waves are coming, it's crashing, and it's starting to really get busy. It just means that you're moving forward. Like that's what happens. Honestly, all these little preparations that you were doing, these things that you thought were your life, was just getting you ready for your actual task. All these tests, all these mini challenges, they were just small implications of the real truth. Once you take off the mask, it's game on.